Hello to everybody, my name is Andres. I'm from Colombia, from Bogota. I'm a physicist, but a person who is really interested and enjoy the music. So I decided to take this course, Introduction to Music Production, and I really enjoyed this first week. I'm going to talk about some audio principles, audio basics, let's say propagation, amplitude, frequency, and timbre, a concepts that was developed in the first video lectures of the course. So let's begin. So in order to develop some ideas about audio basics, I'm going to use my guitars as an example. Let's begin with the concept of propagation. Well, as you saw in the video lectures, propagation refers to the way that the waves are created and transmitted in space. But we have to keep in mind that the waves need a medium to propagate. The waves cannot be propagated without a medium. In the music case, the medium is the most common medium, or I think the medium is the air. The sound, it's a longitudinal wave, and the medium necessary to propagate is the air. For instance, you can see an acoustic guitar and an electric guitar. There is a quite difference between the sound that is generated by each one of the guitars. In the first case, the acoustic guitar, for instance, the strings oscillate. If I pulse a string, the string oscillates in a transverse manner, in a transverse way. But here in the sound hole occurs a resonance effect. The transverse waves generated by the string converted in longitudinal wave sound that is superposed inside the hole and transformed into a sound, into a longitudinal wave that comes to our ears, and we can perceive it. But in the case of an electric guitar, if I pulse a string, it generates a sound, but is much weaker than the sound I can hear from the acoustic guitar. For that reason, we need the amplifier. So here I put the cable, I connect to the amplifier, So, and the vibration that the string produce alterate. You can see here magnetic coils that are in all the electric guitars. The magnetic coils are when we pulse and the string vibrates, it alters the magnetic coils. It produces an electromagnetic wave that travels, converts into a signal, and travels in the cable. And here the amplifier receives the electromagnetic wave, the electromagnetic signal, and converts into sound, to a sound that goes out outside the amplifier and again comes to our eyes and we perceive it. The amplitude is how the string goes up and down in far from its equilibrium position. The frequency in the guitars, we name a note for special frequencies. For instance, E, upper E and lower E notes have a characteristic frequencies, as so the other notes on the guitar. Each string oscillates in special frequencies and is determined by a note. The same for the electric guitar. And the timbre is the way that we can perceive the sound in a special frequency, a characteristic amplitude, but for instance, here and here, although it's the same note, let's suppose that the guitars are well prepared, have the optimus tuning. If it is the case, although those strings correspond to the same note, the way that we hear the note varies from the acoustic guitar to the electric guitar. In most cases, these strings are made from nylon, but But for the case of an electric guitar, these strings are made from steel. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that the material of the string is important, and it gives the special timbre that we can perceive. If you have any comments, do not hesitate to post on. Let me know about that little explanation that I try to do. I hope that these ideas will be really helpful for us. Thank you.